So here I have seemingly two functions that are kind of weird, but I've drawn them with only one function, and this is really cool because it lets us draw pictures and Desmos with one function. So I'm going to show you how I do this, and then afterwards I'm going to show you how I made a Rickroll function using it. It'd be really cool. So the way this works is, let's say we have a function 5x plus 3 equals y. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make this side 1. Because when we combine these functions, this side has to be 1. So we're going to divide both sides by y, and we get the same function. It's just it's in a better format for us. So the next thing to do is we want this function only to be between y100 and y negative 100. So we can use this special function I found to put barriers here and here. And it's actually incredibly simple. So you need this, the actual function, in parentheses. And then what you're going to do is you're going to multiply it by absolute value of y minus 100 plus y minus 100 divided by 2y minus 200, and we're going to make it negative. And there we go. And now we need to do the same thing, but we need it to be above negative 100y. So we copy this, paste it, and we flip the signs because for some reason, for negative, it's positive, and for positive, it's negative. Well, not for some reason. I know why. It's because if you have y equals 1, then the absolute value of y minus 1 plus y plus 1 will be equal to 0 if y is positive, and equal to 1 if it's negative, which is why this works. It multiplies it by 0 where we don't want it, and by 1 where we do want it. But probably doesn't really matter. Basically, this function makes it so we have a line segment. So now let's do the same thing for our other thing. X squared plus y squared equals 1000. And remember, this side we need 1, so we divide both sides by 1000. And we want to move x over about 100. And so now we have our basic function, and we want a semicircle. And this is really easy. So we just use the same invisible barriers we did for the linear function for this one. So we'll do absolute value of y plus y over 2y, and we make it negative. And now we have our two functions. So we actually need to do one more thing first. So let me explain something to you. This function down here below negative 100 is equal to 0, and up here above 100 is also equal to 0. And on this line, it's equal to 1. However, over here, it's not equal to 0 or 1. It's equal to a decimal number, and this will interfere with this function we have over here if we combine these functions right now. So we need to include another invisible barrier, even though it doesn't look like it will do anything. So let's put this barrier right here at x21 and x negative 21. So we just do absolute value x plus 21 plus x plus 21 divided by 2x plus 42. And then we do the same thing, but we put a negative sign here. and replace all of these with negative signs. Not all of them. We leave this one up here a positive. And this will stop this linear graph from interfering with this one over here. But we still need still need a barrier over here that stops this one from interfering with this one. So let's say at negative 50, this one can't go anymore. Or we can get it actually smaller than that. Let's say negative 65. That sounds pretty good. So we'll do absolute value of x plus 65 plus x plus 65 divided by 2x plus 130. And we make it negative, and there we go. And now we're ready to combine these graphs. It's really easy. We just take this and put it over here and add it. And now we've drawn two kind of weird graphs with one function. It's really cool. Yeah, so we can use this. I use this to draw a picture of Rick Astley. And I'll go ahead and show that to you. Let me grab that function from my other tab. It's really big. It's in this Google Doc I have. It's 10 pages long. It's pretty ridiculous. And because of that, it actually renders not too great in Desmos, but it works fine. It works fine. 1 second. Alright, here we go. I have it. So we just paste it in here, and it takes a second for it to actually realize what's going on. But there we go. There is our Rick Astley function, and I will leave a link to this graph in the description if you want to look at it and copy the thing, although it might be a little hard to copy. I think you might be able to triple click, but maybe not. Anyways, yeah, that's all. I hope you guys find this as cool as I do.